By the gods, Moors. Only you would take on so many wildlings on your own. I was afraid we'd arrive too late.
Indeed. But at what price? My men are dead, as well as those from Kragan's patrol.
In spite of our losses, it is a good day for the Night's Watch. Tron and his curs would have bled our ranks for years to come.
Despite all that, I owe my life to you and your men.
My honor for the wall. My life for my brothers.
Corin, there was another ranger with me. A little thief from Fleabottom. I stationed him up there with his bow. You see him?
Neither him nor his body. You're the only survivor we found.
I'll try to find out what happened to him. I must find him before reporting to Lord Commander Mormont.
The Night's Watch lacks the strength it once had. The wildlings should never have been able to travel this far in the gift.
Take nothing for granted. Nothing lasts forever. We know that better than anyone.
I'll have my men sweep the area till our builders arrive to block up the opening. We'll take care of the slain. Good luck finding the boy, brother.
My thanks. I am greatly indebted to you, Corin. Very well. I left Poddy over there. Where did he go? Something happened here. If Gorn's men had killed Poddy, there would be traces of blood. He'd dropped his bow. Abandoned this position when Gorn came upon us. Follow his tracks to find out where he ran off to. The footprints show that Poddy was alone. Can be no doubt. Craven wasn't being chased by wildlings. Just ran. Headed south through the forest, straight towards Molestown. If I don't catch him before he gets to the village, I'll lose his trail for good. This boy seems hot-tempered. I can feel his hostile nature from here.
My lord, you're a brother of the Night's Watch, are you not?
Yes. Why?
No reason. I was just curious. Rare to come across your sort alone in the forest.
Tell me. I'm searching for one of my companions. Another black brother. Have you seen him?
That I could not say, my lord. Can't someone from my family is...
Your family?
Yes, they're a bit further along. Over there. You're sure to find them. They've lit a fire.
But what brings you here?
Nothing special. We're always traveling, here and there. We buy, we barter, we sell.
You should join them. These woods may be under the protection of the Night's Watch, but it is not safe to walk here alone.
Very well, my lord.
Island, what's coming?
Good day, my lord.
Have you perchance seen a brother of the Night's Watch passing through recently?
A young man dressed in black, eh? Yes, we saw him. He didn't stop, just took off running like a fox. Hey, Ron, do you want to show our Night's Watch friend the way?
Very well.
Rose around.
I hope so.
How so?
You know of Molestown, correct?
Aye. Just about the only village around. Wars there. Inevitably.
Exactly. And a black brother's place is at the wall, not between some whore's thighs.
Oh, well, a bit of fucking never hurt anyone.
That's not the issue. And anyway, it's none of your business.
Greetings, my lord. Night's Watch. Well played. Another fool falls into our trap.
I don't like your tone.
Oh, no reason to get upset. Give me your purse, your boots, your weapons, and all the rest of your valuables.
You don't know who you are speaking to, scum.
Indeed, a brother of the Night's Watch. Funny, isn't it? You're in charge of keeping the peace, and we've gone and robbed you.
Have you ever noticed how sometimes you come across a man best left alone? I am such a man.
That man is completely mad.
Two little whelps and their father won't even break a sweat.
You're right. After all, the more madmen, the merrier. This way, my friend. We have a customer.
I prefer this.
Since you don't wish to cooperate, we'll just help ourselves. Have mercy, my lord. Spare me, and I'll tell you where our stash is buried. Won't regret it. You'll be rich.
Tell me where you hid it. I want details.
We buried the coin we collected. It's in the area surrounding the campfire. You'll find it easily. Half of our loot is tucked away behind the bushes. There's a little hidden place. The rest was buried near the hollow trunk, at the top of the hill. Oh, I beg of you, keep your promise and let me go.
What promise? Your coin will feed the Night's Watch, and you will feed the crows.
Ah!
These imbeciles can always try their tricks in the Seven Hells. Now let's return to Poddy. They had hidden it well, but you need more than that to fool me. This coin would serve us better, rather than waste it on whores. It wasn't so difficult to find after all. Now, this coin won't end up in a slut's purse, now or ever.
Empty your pockets straight away. I will do as I please. I'm
done with this craven. It's time I returned and brought word of the Icemark mission to Mormont.
Ah, Mort, you're expected by the Lord Commander. He put me on lookout for you in order that you be sent to him as soon as you arrived.
Do you know why Mormont wants to see me?
One of Halfhand's men has arrived to bring tidings of Icemark. The wildlings. Our brother's killed. It's a dark day for the Night's Watch.
I know. Winter is coming. You may go warm yourself, Lothar. I shall go see Mormont.
Mine alone. Want some of your...
Into Kragan's patrol. Sounds of the butcher and his men fighting led us. We arrived in...
Everyone knows why you prefer.
Moore's his dog, and Moores does what he...
Retake Icemark.
Aye, that's an...
Moors!
What do you want of me, Walder?
I have finished restoring the statuette that you entrusted me with just before you left to track down Gorold.
Really? Let's have a look.
I must say it was a true pleasure. Brothers normally ask me to paint them a pretty woman with big teats and spread legs. But I must say that this is a little more original. I realize we aren't the best of friends, but this statue is a work of art. I hope I treated it with the attention it deserved. I'm rather proud of my work. I returned it to its original colors, and it looks like new.
It's beautiful work, Walder. I have never seen such a striking likeness of the warrior. It's as if you have given him life.
It would appear the frost has not completely eaten away my hands. I hope you don't regret the price you paid for this, John.
Not at all. This statue is worth more than you can imagine.
True. Actually, I have a vague idea of it. I've already seen this kind of work in the past, but only once, at the great Sept of Baelor of King's Landing. I recall legends telling of statues made by the first disciples of the Seven, when they still strode the hills across the narrow sea. They were carved into a star that the Seven had torn from the heavens. These statues depicted the true face of the gods, just as they were when they showed themselves to the Andals.
And it is said that the Andals' greatest heroes carried them off when they snatched Westeros from the first men and the ancient gods.
How can a man such as yourself find himself in possession of such a precious object? I've never taken you to be such a devout man.
This statuette of the warrior has always belonged to my family, as far back as the bloodline stretches. It is because of this that he walks alongside us. Have you heard of the Battle of the Field of Fire?
Ah, now there's another great tale. At the time of Aegon the Conqueror's conquest, the Lannister king and the King of the Reach united their forces to fight the Targaryen and their dragons.
This is not just any old tale. This battle really took place, and it was the greatest massacre in the history of the Seven Kingdoms. On that day, more than 4,000 knights perished in the fire of those three great dragons. Emery Westford, my ancestor, fought under the colors of the lion, as is our duty. When the shadows of the dragons blotted out the sky, and their fire engulfed both men and beasts, he prayed for his life, as he had never done before. He swore then, on his immortal soul, that he would search for and gather all seven, collecting the 6 other statues which accompany the warrior. Emery survived, and he set about his quest to give thanks to the Seven. He never succeeded, and our bloodline inherited his oath.
I imagine that faith comes more easily when one rushes into the jaws of such monsters. It's a beautiful tale all the same. You know, I could maybe help you keep this ancient promise, Moors.
Let's just say that I'm interested. What do you you hope to gain from it?
Sometimes it's pleasing to be able to work on something just because it's beautiful, Moors. What I want is to finish what I've begun, before I'm judged by the Father.
Would you do it for free?
I've not taken so much joy in anything since I chose to take the black, and you know how important the faith is to me. If I could help you accomplish this sacred vow of your ancestors, I'd be paying homage to the gods for all their graces.
And how would you do that?
This statuette, it was created to be part of the group of 7.
Yes, we already spoke of it.
Wait, you don't understand. I've studied it closely, and I can tell you it was made to be bonded to other objects carved from the same strange rock. Probably a bracelet or an amulet that the Andal warriors bore, like the 7-pointed star they carved into their chests. I believe I'm capable of reconstructing the work. More than 4,000 years after its imagining, it would be magnificent.
Alder, what are you suggesting? I do not follow.
I should be able to make copies of the statuettes that go with this one. With good models, it should be possible.
Out of the question. That would mean going back on the word of my ancestors. This is about an act of faith and the honor of my bloodline, Walder.
Forgive me. I understand what you say. I've never seen a rock that compares to this one. It's perhaps true what the legends say when they claim they were carved from a star fallen from the heavens.
That may well be. I thank you, and I would leave you now.
Wait, I can restore them, just as I brought the warrior back to life for you. These statuettes are not unique, though extremely rare. I told you I remember seeing 3 whole sets in the Great Sept of Baelor.
You speak of a world which is closed to us, my brother.
I'd be happy to share this dream with you. If you ever manage to lay your hands on another of these precious relics, I doubt it would be in good repair. But I can restore all their beauty for you.
I thank you, Walder. Indeed, your help would be invaluable to me.
Truly? Well, all that remains for me is to pray to the 7 that they finally bestow their kindness upon you, Moors.
We have what remains of our lives to find out.
May the warrior guide your arm, and the crone light your way.
And may the Father forgive you for everything else.
You're bloody right there, brother.
Not me, that's for sure.